Flickster Flamingo here. We saw
Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo. I was trying to think if this is opening night. I think it is.
I don't know. Is it?
I think it's opening night.
Maybe.
So we just went to opening night of Gran Turismo.
It was a decently full theater.
Yeah. I think this is opening. Anyway, I am very much a fan of sports movies. I love a good sports movie. This was racing. I don't know how many people know this, that I grew up near Bristol Motor Speedway. I actually worked at Bristol Motor Speedway, so I grew up with NASCAR. This was GT racing. From what I hear, it's faster. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Formula something.
This particular, I think you said Formula 3 in one of those things that you read.
I don't know what that means, though.
This, I don't either. Somebody can tell us in the comments, or we can read later. But anyway, this was a true...
inspired by true events.
Yes, a movie inspired by true events. Not based on, but inspired by. So we'll get to that in a minute. But this is a guy who is a real person. And he was a...
Jan Mardenborough.
Yeah, Jan Mardenborough. A British teenager that grew up wanting to be a race car driver and was constantly practicing and racing in the video game Gran Turismo. Oh, and I did see this with Mr. Flamingo tonight. He doesn't like to be on camera, but he'll talk. So, is this a game you've actually played?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think I only ever owned the first one.
Were you any good at it?
No. But they were fun.
I like race car games, but I'm not very good at them either. I enjoy watching races and watching other people play video game races even. There's something exciting, adrenaline pumping. Maybe that's why I like horror movies too. I like having my heart rate up all the time. I like the adrenaline.
Well, this was good for that. The movie had some pretty good adrenaline. It was it felt like I don't know. It felt to me like a pretty decent popcorn summer flick. Decent storyline, lots of good action.
It was very good. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time.
Really pretty, scenery and stuff in the game because all those racetracks are in like beautiful parts of the world.
I did love the way that they took you back into the game. They would take you off the track and put you back in the game. Like kind of disassemble the car. That freaked me out. And oh yeah, the first time he was going so fast and it's showing the speedometer, and there's like a previous scene where there's been a wreck and he's like getting up to 600 miles an hour, and I'm like, no, please don't die. And then all of a sudden the car starts breaking apart and I'm like, what is happening? But it was just them going back into video game mode. But really, for fuck's sake, you're gonna give me a freaking heart attack. Yeah. So anyway, really great movie. This may be my first 5 Flamingo flick. Yeah. I think so. Wow. How many flamingos out of 5 do you give it?
I don't know.
That's what you always say. I had to put I don't know on the last one you watched with us.
But I don't know. Okay. I enjoyed the movie, and that to me is enough. I don't need to rate it.
Okay.
I liked it.
Okay.
It was good. It was a good movie to see on the theater and not like on my TV sitting on the couch. Like that was a good theater flick.
Except for the fact that the Chattanooga theaters need to fix their flocking air conditioning.
Yeah, they really, really do.
My gosh. Get it together. Anyway, so back to the inspired by. So I do want to say that, we did some reading on our way home to see what was actually true and what was actually not. So all the races that are depicted in the movie do actually happen.
It seems, anyway.
He does place at those,
those races.
Whatever.
We will not speak of the races to not give away.
Yeah, this is spoiler free. So, like, if he in real life made, placed 17th in that race, in the movie he placed 17th. If he placed 4th, he placed 4th. So all of those races happened. All of the places are correct. It seemed like this movie, if you compare it to his real life, this took place over about 2 years.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say that? Because it seemed like it was like from 2011 to about 2013 or 14, based on the events in his real life. But these races may not have happened in the same order that they happened in the movie. So that is all we will say about that.
Yes.
But all of these things did happen.
So it seems.
Just maybe not in the same order.
Yes.
So.
And he maybe didn't have as much urgency to do what he did in real life as it seems like he did in the movie. But
I don't know. And they talk about this in the movie too, that he wasn't a very charismatic person in front of the camera and in interviews. And there was like a very close race, and they almost went with, a guy who's more charismatic to win the spot to be the racer. So he may just, like you said, he may just sell himself short in real life too, and not seem like he has the drive when he actually does, like, really, really care.
I mean, obviously he's got the drive, because you don't get to be that without drive.
And really, can you say drive one more time about this driving movie? One of the coolest parts I thought about the whole movie, though, is that the real guy, Jan Mardenborough. I knew there was a D in there. The real life Jan is in the movie. You may not see him because it is very seamless, but he is the stunt driver for all of the driving shots.
Of Jan.
Yeah, for the character of Jan. So he started out, he just wanted to drive a race as kind of like a cameo of his life, but it worked out so well, and stunt doubles are really hard to cast.
Especially stunt doubles that know how to be a real life racer.
Yeah, ones that can drive well and look like your actor and
all the things.
So he ended up doing all of the driving for all of Jan's driving shots. So I thought that was really, really cool. And they did a really good job with casting. I liked all of the casting choices, especially when they put them with the photos of the real people at the end. It's always good to see when they match those up really well, and it still works for the movie. So kudos.
I always like seeing Jamon Hunsu and things.
Yes, definitely. He played the dad in this. Great job.
I didn't think he looked that much like the real dad, but that's okay.
No, he was probably the least like the real person of the casting choices. But like you said, love seeing him in anything. Yeah. Really. So anyway, that's our minivan movie moment of Gran Turismo. I will probably do a longer one later with spoilers.
Spoilers.
All right.
Sports.